We're back out there game hunting to add games to the $10 game collection, but this is also part 2 of our insane haul from our last episode, going through all the items, testing things, making sure everything is in working order to get a total value from that insane haul. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just a $10 bill to prove that you can indeed still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. We got a ton of game hunting footage for you guys today, but this is also part 2 from our previous episode because, guys, the last episode ended up being like 40+ minutes long. We got a mega haul on Facebook Marketplace, and we still have a ton to do with that whole lot of games. We gotta test stuff, and we have to give an entire value to the bundle of games. And I wanna get into it pretty quick this week, guys, so let's jump back in to some updates on the collection. Guys, let's get into our update of the $10 game collection. Last episode, we left off with just under 200 in the game fund. I think it was like 199 and some change, and we did sell some stuff, but it was a little bit different, a little unorthodox. We sold it on the app Whatnot. We had a huge event on there a couple weeks ago. Thank you to everybody that came out to that. It was so much fun, but we did sell some of the nicer items from the collection. I didn't really want to. I wanted to keep some of these pieces for the collection, but I wanted to make the event a really good event. So we did sell the NES Classic that was sitting right there. That was basically new. We sold the Game Boy Color Kiwi, the extra one with some of the games. And then we sold one of the Mario parties on the GameCube. And then we sold our best Wii game. We sold Radiant Dawn on the Wii. Radiant Dawn, Mario Party, the NES Classic, and some of the Game Boy Color games, or Game Boy games with the Game Boy Color. All in, I think we made $531 on all of that stuff. So we have a grand total now of $730 and some change, the most we've ever had in the $10 game collection fund. So that is awesome. That is awesome. Again, thank you to everybody that came out to that event. The hope is to have more. So make sure to check those out. So $730 to game hunt, which is insane. But we do have a lot to do still from our last episode. All of those games, they're not even in here right now. They're in my bedroom because I didn't have space. There was so much in the last episode. If you missed it, go check it out. But we have to clean some things. We have to test some things. And I wanted to get still a value on what everything was worth. So we'll do that here at some point in the video, maybe now or maybe here in a little bit. But we'll definitely go game hunting as well. But $730 freaking dollars to go game hunt. All right, guys, so I don't think I have ever seen an Xbox at this particular Goodwill. And today I roll up on, what is this, eight Xboxes? Now here's the thing, get a bunch of the white ones, the originals, the Red Ring of Death, the Plague of the Red Ring. These are 20 bucks? No way, not even close. Now these over here would be decent for, these are actually cheaper, I don't know why. These are 12, but no hard drives. Hard drives are missing, and they look pretty rough. It looks like somebody's already parted them all out. So, is this 12 also? Yeah, 12. It's close. Like, it's close just to kind of take a gamble and kind of like piece one together, but I'm gonna pass. But again, have never seen even one at this particular Goodwill. But there is 8. There's 8 of them. I'm always on the lookout for a laser disc player. I never see them, and I'm always on the lookout for those, and thought maybe one of these were one of those, but unfortunately just kind of a big bummer today at Goodwill. A bunch of busted up Xboxes. No thanks. Yeah. All right, at Goodwill again, and of course no friggin' games, because I haven't had games here in forever. Ooh, all the Harry Potters, but they did have one Blu-ray that I've sold before in the past and I knew had some value. So this is Shrek, the complete collection. This is Shrek 3D. It doesn't sell for like a ton, but it's at least 16 on the low end, 25 on the high end, and this will be $2. So definitely gonna get this to flip. I mean, you know, we'll make a smooth 18 to 20 bucks on this. I don't see anything else. A whole bunch of Andy Griffith VHS. Unfortunately, not interested in those, but we'll get this for a quick flip. So this never happens, like ever. About to get Shrek 3D. Looking at the plushes. Look at this. There's a little Mega Man plush. He's cute. He doesn't have a tag, but he's got the little red tag, which means he's gonna be like $1.09 killer score to get Mega Man. All right, at the Goodwill where they never have games, and today is a different day. Finally, there's games here. A couple decent ones. Let's start over here. So none of them are marked. $2 each. You got the Powerpuff Girls Relish Rampage. I don't know, but pretty clean copy, and it is complete. So definitely gonna get that one. We picked up that Powerpuff Girl game on the N64 not too long ago, so gonna get that. I don't think that one has any value. I don't know. I'm gonna check on this one. Check this out. I like that it's labeled Doubleheader Video Games. I think that's in the Pine Bluff area, so got New Super Mario Bros. Always a good one to pick up. $2. And then look, GameCube games. You got Disney, Tarzan Untamed. Anytime I see GameCube games, I'm hyped, guys, because you never see GameCube stuff. Even though it's nothing crazy. Finding Nemo. Gonna get that one. Shrek 2. Gonna get that one. And then here is Monsters Inc. No cover art. Oh wait, there's 2 get bonus.
Alright, double prizes!
Disney Party? Is that like a Mario Party type game, but with Disney characters? Okay, so we'll do some research on that. Guys, I'm just happy. Just happy we're finding games. And then we got Pet Horse 2, Kung Fu Panda. I'll probably pass on those 2. Probably pass on this as well. But what is that? 6 games, $12. Not bad, not bad. Gonna keep looking around. I'll update you if I find anything else. But I mean, come on. GameCube games, Powerpuff Girls, and Mario. Oh, and Mario for $12. Let's go. Okay, we actually just came across a couple cool things. The first is this SpongeBob game for the Wii. Nothing crazy, but it's $2. SpongeBob Atlantis SquarePantis, and it's complete for $2. We'll get that. Check this out. Action Girls Racing. I have never seen this ever before. It is a racing game. Action Girls Racing, to be exact. I don't know, $2, sure. And then here's a PS1 game. I never see OG PS1 games ever. And Namco Museum, pretty fun. Got multiple games on there, so we'll get that for $2. And then I got real excited. I love the Croc series. Croc on the original PlayStation, but I opened it up. Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. Bummer, man. I was really excited about this one to add that to the $10 game collection, but here are 3 games for $6. Some decent ones. I say decent, I have no idea on that one, but at least this PS1 game is pretty rad, and I can never go wrong with a SpongeBob game. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's get back into this huge bundle of games that we got in the previous episode. That last episode was over 40 minutes long. It was way too long to dive into value, so I thought obviously it's gonna have to be kind of a 2-parter. So here are all of the games. We have some consoles to test, we got some accessories, a bunch of different things. I'm gonna try to go pretty quick, but these are all the games that were in the lot. So we paid $150 for everything, and I will give you guys kind of a grand total as we go through each section. So 4 games, these are the games that are actually in the cases all through here. We got Super Mario Bros, New Super Mario Bros on the Wii, and it is complete. This ended up being in one of the little cases. So we got that game. That's about a $15 game. Indiana Jones, The Adventure Continues. This one is a good one to get. Mario versus Donkey Kong, Miniland Mayhem. And again, I'm going to give you kind of a running total at the very end of each section instead of going through each individual one like I usually do. A couple NCAA 12s, Madden, and then nothing crazy. You know, these are all like $5 to $6 games. Those Lego games, not much value there. Vice City, always a good one to have, and I believe this one is complete. Just a random PS2 game, just one PS2 game. Some modern stuff, which was kind of confusing to me. Werewolves Within, and then Just Cause 3, and then a brand new G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. It's not worth a ton. It's worth like 15, 16 bucks, but that was in there. This one was a little weird to me. Excalibur 2097. I've never even heard of this game before. Have never seen it, and it's worth like 25 bucks. So kind of weird to see a Super Nintendo game in here that I've never even heard of, and it's just like this one random game. Nothing much here. Some OG Xbox Napoleon Dynamite on PSP. Baldi's on PS1. I think this is worth like 10 to 12 bucks. And there were actually some Game Boy games in here. You got Home Alone, NBA Jam. This is a good one right here. This is actually a really fun game. Wario Blast on the original Game Boy. I think that's worth like 15 bucks or so. Super Breakout, and then we have some GBA games down here. Nothing really to talk about here. And some DS, 3DS, and probably the crown jewel in the lot was this Pokemon Platinum. And I believe it is real. I did some research and saw that if it has this little indentation right there, that it typically means it's real. That's worth like 85 bucks just right there. So that was insane. We have a bunch of empty cases over here that there's value there as well, guys. You got Super Mario Maker, Mario Kart. I don't think I gave a value of those. I'm gonna do like a total random, like accessories and just miscellaneous total as well. But we have two boxes here. This is just the box, and this is just the box. I'm going to try to use a hot dryer, a hair dryer. That's what it is. I'm gonna try to use a hair dryer to get that kind of hot and to get that sticky tape kind of loosened up and try to take that off without damaging the box. But that's a really cool piece to add to the collection. And then a bunch of random just PS1 games that were all just in here loose. Nitro, Gran Turismo, Red Dead Revolver. This one was hilarious. I didn't even realize it. This is a fake game. somebody printed that off, which is hilarious. Jet Moto, Driver 2. This one right here is actually worth a little bit. I saw this and was like, man, those are some really great games. I wonder if this collector's disc is worth anything. It's worth like 20, 25 bucks. Mortal Kombat 3, I believe this came in like the long box version. That's like a $20 game. And Amped and Onimusha 2. So grand total in just the games was $330. And we're only in for $150. So great start. Now let's move over to some of these consoles. We have a Wii U, PS3, and an Xbox OG Xbox to test out. First up, we got the PS3. This is the fat console. So you guys gave me some info. I didn't know if this was like the backwards compatible one or not, but I believe the backwards compatible one is gonna have 4 controller ports here in the front. That's what you guys told me, and I am always learning with you guys. So thank you so much for that info. This is the fat PS3 though. One of the older ones came out during the beginning of the life cycle of the PS3. Definitely not the cleanest looking PS3, but we just want this thing to work. So we do have this Power A controller that I found this in the bottom of a box, and that guy was already plugged in. So hopefully that works. We got a game to test, but really we just need to see if this thing turns on. So where are you? Here it is. And hey, good start. Good start. Oh, it sounds decent. It doesn't sound like too loud or anything. So, yo, we're in. Okay, this is good. All right, let's see, set time. I will skip. Is this working? Is this working? Whoa, right out the gate, the controller's working. All right, let's see if there is a game inside. No game. Let's make sure this gets loaded up first. There I am. Hello. We gotta see, oh, restoring console. Okay, I might skip some of this section so you guys don't have to see the console load. Okay, we're back to the main home screen, and I wanna see if a game is going to work. That is going to be the key. We do got power, and it's turned on. Accept the disc, please, sir. It is pretty beat up. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty beat up, but hey, if it works, you know, it can still be used and enjoyed by somebody. Let's try to go over. All right, so far, I don't know where I would actually trigger and load the game. Maybe the game's not working. Let me try another game and see if that is the problem. All right, plan B, we're going to try Sega Genesis Collection. See if that works. Let's see what we get. Now, I might just be dumb and I'm not like on the right spot, but that first game didn't act like it was gonna work. Yo, that one worked. Heck yes. All right, I don't know if Ratchet and Clank is just like scratched or something. I don't know. That was not working, but Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection is working. Let's see what we get. Yep, we're good. We're good. Let's try to actually get into some gameplay. Uh-oh, loading trophies. All right, I'm gonna skip all this stuff, guys, so you guys can just see the gameplay. If it works. Yep, OG Sonic. Let's try that out. Iconic. I used to know the code at the beginning to skip all the way to whatever level. Yo, guys, look at this. We are playing Sonic. It is working. Okay, so the PS3 is working. I don't know why Ratchet and Clank wasn't working, but the PS3 is working. Definitely not, again, not beautiful, but we have a working PS3. Next up is the original Xbox. Now, unfortunately, there is no AV. There's no AV cable, and I don't have an AV cable for this. So the best we can do with this is just to see if it powers up. So we're gonna do that. Let's see if it powers up. It is blinking. Oh, it does not sound good. Orangey green. I don't know what this means. Let's see. Open? Ooh. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it is fighting to open and is not opening. I believe there is a way to open this without the eject button. I think right there or something. Someone told me that at one point. All right, so that's not working. That's not a good sign, but I also can't test it because I don't have an AV cable. So I guess at this point, we'll just say it doesn't work. I'll have to look up what that means, but it doesn't look good for the Xbox. Let's move over to the Wii U. All right, had to switch rooms to the bedroom because my old CRT is not HDMI. So good start. Let's see if this guy powers up. Love it. Whoa, I don't know if that's good or bad. Is it trying to eject? I don't know. Let's eject this thing. What happens? Nothing so far. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know what was happening initially. It sounded like it was trying to eject a game, but nothing happened. Let's try that again. Let's try that. Okay, so there's no game inside. Let's see if I did power this up, not powered up. I plugged it in and charged it. Let's see if we get any luck with this guy. It wants me to turn on the Wii U. Okay, so I gotta sync this. All right, I'm gonna skip all this stuff, guys, because you don't care about any of this. I'm gonna try to make sure it all works, and I'll show you if it works or not. Okay, that took literally 6 minutes to get to this point. Let's see, it says no disc. Just to check one more time, no disc. So let's try a game. Hopefully this doesn't take forever. I just wanna see if you work, man. I just wanna see if you work. So far, it's looking good. Yes, y'all, it looks like the Wii U is working, and it's been pretty good shape. The PS3 obviously wasn't in amazing shape, but it worked. The Wii U works, the Xbox is suspect, but this is good. Let's get into these Nintendo Powers now. If you guys remember, this is where this whole deal started. All these Nintendo Powers were listed on Facebook Marketplace for 30 bucks. There were 40 of them. He found 2 more, and then he found all of these Xbox magazines, OG Xbox magazines. So if you guys know anything about Nintendo Powers, they're valuable, okay? I'm gonna estimate low on value and give them a value of only $3 a piece. There are some in here that are worth 10, 15 bucks, but for the case of just kind of trying to estimate low, we'll say $3 a piece. There's 50 magazines in total, say 150 bucks in value on these Nintendo Powers. And guys, look at these. Look at these. Mega Man X, it's beautiful. Collection-worthy Zelda, a bunch of N64 kind of era Nintendo Powers, which is cool with me. I mean, I love the N64, but I think I have 3 or 4 Nintendo Powers, so to add 42 to the collection is absolutely crazy. I guess at this point, maybe I'll try to go for the entire collection, but pumped to get all of these, we'll say $150 in value. Lastly, let's go through all of the miscellaneous items. There's not a ton of value here in anything, in particular, but there still is some value. A bunch of VHS, Pokemon, Turtles, Power Rangers, all of the ones that I love to collect. Here are a bunch of third-party controllers. Now, by themselves, you really can't get too much for these, but if you bundle them all together, you might be able to get, 20 or 30 bucks for those. You got an old Sony Walkman, and then a couple cases, all these plug-and-plays. This plug-and-play in particular is actually worth like 15 to 20 bucks, so a little bit of value there. Here is, I believe, the Kinect for the Xbox One. I don't know if that's worth anything. I'm assuming at least a little bit. And then you have a bunch of toys down here in this bin. A ton of turtles. These turtles are all probably 3 to 5 bucks each. So some cool toys down there. I would say, just again, conservatively, I'm just going to say 60 bucks in the miscellaneous items. And that, my friends, is how you turn $150 into $740 in value in gaming items. Now, yes, there is a ton of work here. We had to test all this stuff out, but thankfully everything is working with the exception of that Xbox console. But I'm pumped. I am pumped to add all this stuff to the collection, and this, again, is why you always ask. You gotta ask, people. I appreciate you guys sticking around for part 2 of this episode. The first episode just got way too long, but I appreciate you guys hanging out and going game hunting at the beginning of this episode. As always, thank you guys for hanging out, for watching the video. If you would like the video, it helps out tremendously. Subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, peace.